Welcome to The Complete Teacher, 101 meaningful, bite-sized professional development lessons, each coming with thought-provoking titles, relevant, inspiring quotes, helpful text with anecdotes, data, and wisdom, and action steps. Lesson 51, Ifs, Ands, No Buts, the Power of Positivity. An unknown quote says, "Being positive isn't pretending that everything is good, it's seeing the good in everything." Kids are often wrong. It's part of learning. Most are wrong some of the time. Some are wrong most of the time. A few are wrong just about all the time. When they are wrong in their reasoning, in their approach, in their responses, or in their conclusions, what you say next matters greatly. This is especially true with reluctant learners. Even if you are naturally kind or encouraging, too many buts can take a harmful psychological toll on a young mind, making the child feel like they never quite get the answer correct. Next time one of your students says something completely wrong, take a mental note about how you respond. Do you default to some form of no? Do you correct them with a but or a however? I'm not talking about off-task behavior where the teacher clearly needs to intervene with firm correction. I'm talking about when teaching and learning is flowing and when students are being vulnerable. When a student offers a genuine attempt, no is the last thing that you should use to answer. Correcting them with but can also be dispiriting. Possible teacher responses to a student that is clearly off base might include, "Interesting, that's what I thought at first too. I can tell you gave that some thought. That's a great start. What can you add to that? Nice. Can you walk me through your thinking? Did you know about this other viewpoint?" One of my favorite practices in the classroom was not to validate student responses at all. I would consecutively call on at least half a dozen students with the same question, giving no indication whether any of them were right or wrong. Sometimes students incorrectly assumed the first answer was wrong, since I continued to call on others. Sometimes I was digging for more. It kept them on their toes and maintained a healthy anxiety in the classroom. Eventually, when I addressed the responses, I still made a point to affirm my students. Even if only for one learning segment at a time, challenge yourself to be aware of how you respond to students' answers that might not be on the right track. The way you foster confidence and growth can have lasting impacts on young minds. After all, words are powerful. The words of a teacher particularly so. Action steps. Pay attention to the lesson in which you interact with students, or audio record if needed. Determine how you respond to students who might not be on the right track. Do you rebuke them, judge them, correct them? Do you redirect, encourage, or praise them? Do you use if, and? Do you overuse no, but, however? Need a copy of all the Complete Teacher lessons on slides? Looking for an e-reader or physical copy of the Complete Teacher? Want to browse thousands of other top-rated, engaging resources? Check out the links below.